All right, what's good, man? Let's get into it. You thought the Chargers were safe? Charger fans, y'all thought y'all was safe? That Stone Cold would say, No, because you guys gave me a lot of heat for my Justin Herbert is overrated video. You gave me a lot of heat for my Chargers are gonna miss the playoffs video. Well, guess what? You guys are 4-7, 4-6, lost to Baltimore in Vegas on Sunday Night Football. Listen, let's talk about it. Let's really talk about it. I said in my video, and I might link my video down in the comment section. The Chargers will miss the playoffs because of two people. Number one, Brandon Staley. Now, people will sit here and say Justin Herbert doesn't suck or he's not overrated because Brandon Staley is an idiot. He's a clown. He's a horrible head coach. And you know what? That might be true. Brandon Staley's an idiot. He's beyond stupid. The dude, he can't find his way out of a maze if he could. You know what I'm saying? He can't even read the menu he can't even read the kids' menu at McDonald's. He's an idiot. Not denying that. But at the same time, wasn't that some of the reasons why I told you guys you were going to miss the playoffs? I told you your coach is an idiot. I knew the guy was an idiot when he blew a 27-0 lead to Jacksonville. You have to be beyond stupid to do that. That is like Kyle Shanahan-esque. And I think Kyle Shanahan's a bozo himself. But the one thing I can say about Kyle Shanahan is that at least, at worst, he's going to go to the championship round. He's going to go to the second round with a less quarterback who's not as talented as Justin Herbert. That's the at least I can say about Kyle Shanahan. Brandon Staley's an idiot. And for all you Chargers fans who came in my comment section and gave me heat for calling him an idiot, look, he's 4-7. Isn't he supposed to be this defensive guru? The defense sucks. You have Khalil Mack. You got Joey Bosa before he got injured. You got Darwin James. Shout out to Darwin James for Florida State. You got some of the best defensive players on your team, and you can't do anything with it. You're getting blown out. You're losing. You lost to the Ravens when they didn't even have Mark Andrews. The Ravens are hamstring right now, and you lost to them in the most embarrassing fashion ever at home on Sunday Night Football. And yet you Charger fans got mad at me because I said you guys were going to miss the playoffs. And let's look at the biggest culprit here. Let's look at Justin overrated Herbert. Now, listen, when it comes to Justin Herbert, I don't really have that much smoke for him as I do a Kenny Pickett or a Brock Purdy or Derek Carr because Justin Herbert is talented. He's talented. Absolutely. 100%. Dude has one of the best arms in the league. He's mobile. Like, he's a talented quarterback. But at the same time, he's overrated. Number one, he has no type of intangibles whatsoever. None. Zero. Zip, zilch. And listen, look, talent at the quarterback position is important, yes. But if you have a quarterback that's maxed out on the intangibles and leadership, you have a better chance of winning with him than the no leadership, no intangibles, talented quarterback. I mean, look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is nowhere near the talent as Justin Herbert. But you know what Jalen Hurts has over Justin Herbert? Intangibles, leadership. Tom Brady is nowhere near as talented as Justin Herbert. But you know what Tom Brady has over Justin Herbert? Intangibles, extremely matched intangibles. And leadership, extremely matched leadership. At the end of the day, man, listen, look. When it comes to Justin Herbert, I told y'all he was overrated. Y'all should just listen to me. This is supposed to be his big step up. He went to the playoffs last year. Now, granted, he choked it away by choking a 27-0 lead. And granted, I don't care if Justin Herbert's this sensational talent. He should be able to carry Brandon Staley. Cam Newton was carrying Ron Rivera all in Carolina. I seen quarterbacks carry mediocrity at the coaching position. Look at Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. What has Bill Belichick done ever since Brady's left? And what was Bruce Arians before Tom Brady fell in his lap? He went to what? One conference championship with Carson Palmer and got blown out by, ironically, Cam Newton and Ron Rivera. Justin Herbert can't carry. He needs a good coach. And you know what? That's fine. That's cool. But at the same time, stop putting him in top 5 conversations. Y'all remember there are so many lists that had Justin Herbert in the top 5. What? Justin Herbert is barely in the top 10. And I'm saying that right now. He's barely in the top 10. I'm putting him 8, 9, maybe even 10. Because off the top 5, you got Hurts, you got Lamar, you got Mahomes, you got Allen, and before he got injured, you had Burrow. That's 5 right there. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence above him. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. And then what does that leave? 4 more? So maybe he's 6, 7. Because, I mean, I'm trying to think of any other quarterback. I mean, Rodgers before he got injured, maybe. Never believed in Geno. So, I mean, you know what? Yeah, he's around the lower top. He's around the lower top 10. But just because he throws a beautiful ball, all of his fans come on here and say he throws a beautiful ball. Like, that sounds so sus, number one. And number two, just because you throw a beautiful ball does not make you a good quarterback. It doesn't. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm taking Russ and Deshaun over him, too, before Deshaun got injured. And I'm taking Russ over him, too. And you can clown Russ all you want. I'm going to be making a video on Russ and the Denver Broncos soon. Russ has way better intangibles than Justin Herbert. And that's not really saying much because Russ is clutch here and there, but his intangibles are not through the roof. But he's way better than Justin Herbert. So Justin Herbert is around that 8, 9, 10 range. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, stop hyping the guy up. And I try to tell y'all this. You can't have, and it's the same thing with the 49ers, I'm going to say right now. You have a coach in Brandon Stanley who is a buffoon. He's an idiot. He's a clown. He's going at it with media members for them calling out all the idiocracy, the dumbness of his play calling of the team. And then you got a quarterback who's, talented, but can't do anything. He can't do anything. You're not competing with Mahomes. And you might lose to the Broncos as well, too. And you might drop a game to the Raiders as well, too. Stop with the Justin Herbert slurping. Stop with the Chargers slurping. Until they get a real coach in there, Justin Herbert's just going to be Matthew Stafford 2.0 when Matthew Stafford was with the Lions. And, the coaches got to come in and fix whatever Justin Herbert's having a problem with because the dude has no intangibles whatsoever. Absolutely none. Zero, zilch, none. And Brandon Staley, there are rumors that he's going to get fired, which is justifiably so because the guy, once again, is an idiot. He's a clown. And the defense for the Chargers should not be this bad. Brandon Staley, for a quote-unquote defensive coach, this defense has Khalil Mack, Darwin James, and who did I just say? Joey Bosa before he got injured. And is beyond horrible. So bad it's not even funny. So he deserves to get fired. But at the same time, Charger fans, I try to tell you. You're not making the playoffs. Last year was a fluke. And it definitely was a fluke. Oh, by the way, I'm taking Trevor Lawrence over him too. I'm taking Trevor Lawrence over Justin Herbert. And I don't think Trevor Lawrence has reached his stride yet. But I'm taking him over Justin Herbert. Because at the end of the day, when I saw them match up head-to-head, Trevor Lawrence came back and won. Trevor Lawrence showed he had intangibles and came back from a 27 deficit. But that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? What's your thoughts on the Chargers? And, everybody knows Brandon Staley's going to get fired after this year. Who do you think the replacement coach will be for the Chargers? And what's your thoughts on Justin Herbert? I think the guy, talented, yes, but I think he's overrated. I think he's vastly overrated. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, granted, he hasn't been getting as much, steam because they've been losing. But the dude, I still see guys put him in the top 5 and stuff like that. No, I can't go that far. But let me know your thoughts, man. RJ out.